Europe's charm has captured the hearts of Americans for generations. From Italy's ancient wonders to Ireland's rich culture, it's the trip of a lifetime. But there's one thing that hasn't changed. Hauling an oversized suitcase through Europe's cobblestone streets and up endless stairs will turn that dream into a nightmare. Hi, I'm Wendy and welcome to Enjoying the Journey, where I help Gen Xers see more, spend less, and travel boldly. Let's pack smarter so you leave Europe with memories, not a pulled muscle. I am sure you're trying to figure out how in the hell am I going to get all of this into this. Today I'm going to talk about how to pack for your summer vacation trip to the continent of Europe or wherever you may be going for 2 to 3 weeks in one carry-on and one backpack. Let's get into it. So one of the first things you want to do is stop worrying about what am I going to take and what am I going to leave, and think about what is it that I truly want to do? What are the activities that I'm going to do? Where am I going? What is the weather going to be like? What are the things that I wear that make me feel really good? One of the first things I would say is you have to think about a capsule wardrobe. Let's just talk about the elephant that is in the room. I am not a fashionista. I don't profess to be one. I'm not really into fashion. For me, clothes are utilitarian. I just need to buy what I need and that's it. So I tend to dress in a very classic, comfortable, and casual way. But if you love color, absolutely put color into your capsule wardrobe. I usually take 4 bottoms and about 6 tops. So the first thing I want to talk about is what are you going to wear on the plane? For me, I like to wear something that's super comfortable on the bottom so I have the ability to stretch and move about, because a transatlantic flight can be anywhere from 6 to 12 hours depending on where you're coming from in the United States and what country you're going to in Europe. So I have on a pair of black joggers. Again, if you like color, wear color. I wore a black t-shirt and then I did this long sleeve button-up shirt, and the reason being this acts as my jacket on the airplane, and because I have these layers I can take them off or put them on depending on how I feel. Now if you're not into joggers and you really want to wear a pair of jeans, wear a pair of jeans. These are some Levi's I bought maybe 10 years ago. They're extremely worn in, very comfortable, very stretchable, so I could wear either of those. I also wear my sneakers on the plane. Anything that's heavy and bulky, I would say wear it on the plane. What's gonna go into your backpack that you have for this trip? So the first thing I would say is a pair of noise canceling wireless headphones, and make sure that you bring the adapter pieces that came with your headphones so you can plug it in if you need to on the airplane to be able to watch any movies that they have available. The other thing I would say is to make sure you bring an eye mask with you. This is stuff that I need as far as tech because I am a content creator. So I have my laptop, and because I have a Mac, I need to have this adapter. This is my ride or die. For my allergies, I make sure that I bring my EpiPen. And then whenever I travel to a international spot, I always bring my medicine, but I try to keep it in the box that I purchased it in. And this is just for allergies. Sometimes grass and things of that nature makes me sneeze. My eyeglasses, so you can put them inside the case. And I usually bring the eyeglass cleaner with me, so it all goes in there. My journal, my water bottle. This is a power bank. The reason why I love this power bank, most of us have an Apple Watch. Oof, didn't notice that was dirty there. But most of us have an Apple Watch and an iPhone. And what I love about this is I can take my Apple Watch connector, plug it into here, which means this is one less piece that I need. I don't even need to bring my adapter for my phone because I can take the cord for this power bank, plug it in here, my phone, and just plug it in there, and I'm able to charge everything. It also has a USB plug on here for you as well. So you can charge multiple things. For my Mac computer, again, I don't need to bring that Mac computer plug. I just take this, plug it in here, and now I can charge my computer. If I am working, I can plug this adapter into the Mac and then plug this into here. And now everything is charging from this one power bank. For my wireless microphone, and I'll just show you how all of this fits into my backpack. Now, of course, backpacks are a personal thing. This is one that I bought in Malaysia. Actually, the Patriot bought it for me, so I love it. But this is where I put my computer, my journal, and with your power bank, make sure you have a plug here. Because a lot of you are coming international, I recommend that you get an adapter that has multiple connections to it. So I think this is the US. Then you just press this and it takes it back. This is the UK. Press it in, take it back. So you can see that this, I believe, is for over 20, 30 countries. So pack this in here as well. I do have to have my Apple Watch cord, but again, don't need the adapter. And for the phone, my allergy medicine goes in this front pocket. And then for my wireless headphones, that is my backpack. So the next piece we're going to talk about is toiletries. Now, I am a curly girl, so when I travel internationally, I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to find a place where I can buy my shampoo and conditioner, especially if I'm going to do like a beach vacation. So I am living proof. I live here in Europe. We do have products for people with curly hair, but of course you can't take these big bottles in your carry-on, but you also shouldn't want to. So I decant everything and I put my shampoo and conditioner in one, my leave-in in the other. This is the oil that I use for my hair, so I can either decant this and put it in one of these smaller jars or just leave it in this. This is the only cleanser that I use for my skin. I've been using this for over 40 years. It's worked well for me. I know that some other people like to have they have a complete routine for their skincare, but for me, this would be my skincare, so I can put it in this spray bottle and carry some cotton pads with me and clean my skin. If you don't want to do like a deep conditioner that comes out of this, because it's really thick and these bottles don't give you a lot of room. I know that there are some little smaller silhouettes that you can kind of squeeze, but I'm on a no buy year, so I'm not buying anything extra, but you can do that. But if you don't want to take this big bottle, maybe there is a pack of product that you can use to take with you. But I would recommend, if you are a curly girl, bring your own products with you, because you don't want to spend a lot of your vacation looking for products. And again, being a curly girl, I bring my satin cap as well as my cap if I want to put my hair up in a pineapple, and bring along a tie back, shower cap. These are some miniature products that I've just collected over my travels. So if I am getting in late, let's say to a city, and I know that I want to take a shower, especially if you have sensitive skin, you may want to bring your own soap with you. This is deodorant, lotion. Just make sure that you stay up under the size for the airplane. This is another hack that I have. I collect all of these little samples when I go to buy my fragrance. I'm not really big into, I can only wear one scent and that's it. If you are, then you may want to ask if they have any travel samples, but I usually bring these travel samples with me, so at the end of my trip I can just throw them away. This is my entire makeup routine: eyelash, an eyebrow setter, I have an eyebrow pencil somewhere around here, tweezers, and then I bring these little packs of toothpaste. If you're traveling with a partner and you're gonna, or you know, a bigger family, then once you get to your destination, you can buy bigger toothpaste. But for me, when I'm traveling, this is just good enough. Some more hair products. Again, medicine if you need it. This is a game changer here. Bring you a packable bag. So when you go out, let's say you're gonna go to the beach, or maybe you're gonna go to a market, you can bring this with you. It doesn't take up a lot of room in your suitcase. And again, it's packable. So you just stuff it into this little bag. And this has saved me when I'm traveling, because sometimes when I leave my hotel, I don't want to carry that backpack with me. I don't want to carry a crossbody or anything. So I can put this in my pocket and I'm good to go. I would say for this video, you want to make sure that you are laundering your clothes. So for white clothes, one is for dark. And if you have the little capsules, you can put them in here. Or if you have those sheets that you can cut and it helps you do your laundry in the sink at the hotel, or you can go to a laundromat. Just make sure that you contact the hotel or the Airbnb, wherever you're staying, to find out what amenities are around you so you'll be able to laundry in your destination. Yes, there will be places where you can go and buy laundry things, but if you have some already at home, if you're anything like me, I'm not spending any more money when I can just put it in a Ziploc bag. And all of this can fit in my compression cube, so I'll just show you really quick how to do this. So of course you decanted all of this stuff so it's not coming with you, and you can put this in here. And of course I'm just trying to do this for a YouTube video. I would take a little more care if I was packing for my trip. And there are all your toiletries. So the next thing, let's talk clothes. So I have here a dress. I like this dress because it's my little LBD, but I can wear this during the day, but I can dress it up and wear it at night. I have these kind of, I guess you would call them crop pants. They stop a little bit above your ankle. And again, these can be used for day into night. This is a tuxedo shirt, sleeveless. So I can wear this with my pant here. I also bring a couple of these linen tank tops. So really light, really easy breezy, and you can use them to mix and match with anything. I have a linen wrap skirt here, a pair of linen shorts, and a kind of dressy top, if you will, that I could wear with those crop pants or maybe with these linen shorts. And for the skirt, you know, I could wear one of these linen tank tops. For your PJs, I recommend that you bring a couple of pair. Also bring some t-shirts with you. I like to bring one crew and one V-neck, one black, one white. But again, if you like color, you can mix and match this to whatever color you want. But these pull double duty because I can wear them with shorts or a pair of pants, but I can also wear them as my pajama tops. Now here's something that I would also recommend. Even though you're traveling in the summertime, bring a jacket, because during the night it can get a little cool, it could rain, but I recommend that you bring a packable jacket. So this acts as a raincoat. It's super lightweight and it doesn't take up much room. You can just pack this into this bag. And mind you guys, I am a size 18-20. So if you are a plus size lady, this video is good for you. As far as underwear, I like to bring 2 additional bras. Of course, I'm wearing one when I'm on the plane. Maybe 4 pair of underwear, 4 pair of socks. I showed you my black sneakers that I have on. If you're gonna do a beach vacation, then you have your swimsuit here, your cover up. These are my water shoes, so I wear these when I go out to the beach, but I also wear these in the hotel when I take a shower. I'm just that person that don't like to stand in the shower barefoot, so I wear these and they are quick dry. And then these are my sandals that I take with me during the summer on holiday. And like I said, I have on my sneakers. This is a scarf that I like to bring because if you are going to visit any kind of churches, mosque, or what have you, you want to be respectful and make sure that if you are wearing a tank top or what have you, you can cover up your sleeves. But this also does double duty because when I do my hair, I am low porosity. It can take 48 hours for my hair to dry. So I can put this and wrap my head into a really cute scarf, and I can wear this out. So now let's take some time to pack everything up in our packing cubes so you can see how I would put all of this together. This is a laundry bag, but I can also use this for my shoes when I am on my way for the trip. So I can put these in here. This is, I believe, used as your tech, but I tend to use it for other things. So here I'll use it for my scarf, also my socks. And what I really like about packing cubes, for me, they're a really good organizer. So I know where everything is when I get ready to go into my suitcase for something. I know people have a lot of different ways that they like to pack, but this is just, I'm trying to do this rather quickly for you so you can see how much I can actually get in here. And I like the roll that you can do when you are packing, but because I have ironed a lot of things, I try not to roll too many things, kind of leave them flat. So when I get to the hotel, I don't have to turn around and iron so much again. So kind of like that. And there you have it, guys. You can see it's still a lot of room in here if I needed to buy souvenirs or what have you. But for 2 to 3 weeks on a transatlantic or trans-Pacific, depending on where you're going, there is my suitcase. And here's my backpack. I can even take some of the things out of the backpack and put it into the suitcase just to take a lot of the weight off of my back. So another thing I want to say is when it comes down to jewelry, I believe less is more. And also, if you have family heirlooms or something like that, please don't bring it on a trip. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the heartbreak. So usually what I do is, of course, I'm wearing my wedding ring. I like to wear a ring on my right hand, a bracelet, my watch, one necklace, one pair of earrings. And that's all I bring with me. So at night I can take it off. In the morning I put it on. Don't have to be worried about what did I do with this pair of earrings or what did I do with that necklace. I have everything that I need. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video on how to pack, especially if you are a plus size traveler and a curly girl on your summer vacation here to Europe or wherever you may go. Thank you again for watching. Remember, our story is far from over. Bye-bye.